Eddie, Mr. Eddie Hearn, he pretty much calls Gervonta Tank Davis dumb, and it is not being received well by boxing media. But let's send out our blessings. Blessed love and blessed day, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fight nation. It's Coach Fire and this is Real Life Boxing. Before we get into the video, best double jab straight down the pipe with the left hook behind it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when all new content is being uploaded on the channel of Real Life Boxing. Let's get into the video. Eddie Hearn stirs up controversy with comments on Gervonta Tank Davis not being a deep thinker. And I'm going to let you guys hear, I'm going to play the clip with Eddie Hearn saying it, but I'm going to read you guys, you know what I'm saying, the Matchroom promoter has been accused of having racial undertones to his comments. I'm going to read it, I'm going to let you guys hear it, and then I'm going to tell y'all what I think about it. Eddie Hearn isn't exactly endearing himself to the masses lately, as exemplified by recent comments he made on Dazen's boxing show and quoted by Michael Benson in part. Hearn made an assessment of Gervonta Tank Davis that some are calling him out for, saying there's a clear racial subtext in some of the words. The dangerous thing about Gervonta Tank Davis is he's not a deep thinker, not articulate, Hearn said. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. He's a bad motherfucker. Bad like Mike Tyson. That makes him dangerous because he's fearless. You can't get into his head. Now, Eddie Hearn said this in response to a question he was asked about what did he think about Gervonta Tank Davis's performance against Hector Luis Garcia, and Eddie Hearn went into this. Now I'm gonna let you guys hear what Eddie had to say out of his own mouth, and then we're gonna get back into it. You guys listen to it for yourself.
See, the one dangerous thing about Gervonta Davis is I don't think that sort of stuff ever affects him, really. You know, like any normal human being, having gone through what he went through in the last couple of weeks, probably would have just called the fight off, firstly, because like he's making weight, and then obviously most people would just go off the boil and like just eat something and then like just implode. But the dangerous thing about Gervonta Davis, and this is one of the things that makes him as dangerous as he is he's not a deep thinker. You know, he's not an articulate young man. You know, he's a bad kid. Like, and I say that, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm talking about, this is a kid. He's a bad right? Just like Mike Tyson was, just like some of these other greats were, and that makes them very, very dangerous.
So those are the words of Mr. Eddie Hearn, and since then, Gervonta Tank Davis has responded, I mean, with a number of things. He's going in on Twitter about Eddie Hearn, him and Leonard Ellaby. And Gervonta said, not a deep thinker and not articulate made me not sign that bullshit ass offer you sent. Gervonta Tank Davis tweeted that to Eddie Hearn. Now, I'm going to give my take on it, and I'm going to say this. You hear Eddie Hearn praise Gervonta Davis, but troll him at the same time. And I want you guys to understand that Eddie Hearn, he knows exactly what he's doing when he does this. Now, I will say this, as far as Tank not being articulate, I think that we can all agree that when it comes to speaking and the way he delivers his words, he's not very articulate as far as talking. Now, that doesn't mean he's not articulate when it comes to other things, because he's definitely articulate in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? But I think when it comes to like his speech delivery and him talking, like, he's not articulate. And I think we can all agree on that. I think where Eddie Hearn, the choices of words that he used, you know, that Tank is not a deep thinker and he's not really comprehensive. I think he is responding to the fact that Tank was able to stay focused on the fight with everything that he had going on outside of the ring, like getting arrested that week for domestic violence charged by his baby mother. And I think Eddie Hearn just went about the wrong way with the words that he chose to use. With that being said, it makes you believe that Eddie Hearn himself is not a deep thinker. But Eddie is a deep thinker. Like I said, Eddie knows exactly what he's doing, and he's trolling Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis just came off of a knockout victory of Hector Luis Garcia in a huge fight against like a tune-up opponent. At least, you know, Hector Luis Garcia is a good fighter, but we all knew that Gervonta Davis was going to beat him in the fashion like that he beat him in. Like, let's get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? So Eddie Hearn, knowing that Tank is coming off of a high, his name is in the media, you know, a lot. Tank Davis is basically trending, you know what I'm saying, pretty much. And Eddie Hearn realizes this, and Eddie Hearn knows how to keep his name, relevant, especially in the United States market of boxing, because Leonard Ellaby and so many of the Americans have bashed Eddie Hearn, are doing a terrible job in America. But Eddie, he's a troll, and he knows exactly what he's doing when he's saying these things about Gervonta Tank Davis. Do I think that it's racial, and do I think that Eddie Hearn is a racist? No. I do think that everybody has a bit of racism inside of them. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think that when it comes to just person to person and the nature of people, that everybody has a little bit of racism inside of them. Would I just say that Eddie Hearn is just a flat out racist? No. Do I think that the comments that he made about Tank are racial? No. But I do understand when those comments come from a white man like Eddie Hearn, you know, towards a black man, that it's going to be considered as racial. I don't think that race has anything to do with it. I think that Eddie Hearn is just a troll. I mean, he trolls Tyson Fury, he trolls Bob Arum, he trolls everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I think that Eddie Hearn is just a troll. He knows how to chase that clout, and he knows how to keep himself relevant when he is maybe not relevant in the situation. You know what I'm saying? This is what I think about Eddie Hearn and the situation. But Tank Davis and Leonard Ellaby are going ballistic over it, and Leonard said, hey, Eddie could get it on site, man. But I'm gonna need you guys to tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section, and until then, who y'all think will win against Eddie Hearn and Leonard Ellaby? I honestly think that would be a great like celebrity boxing match. They should link up with the Misfits boxing series on the Zone, KSI and them boys, and throw Eddie Hearn and Leonard Ellaby in the ring for a possible square up, man. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section, please and thank you. Yo, hit the like button and subscribe to the subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. All right. Super chats, super thanks are live underneath the video. You can donate and send Coach a bag with a comment underneath the video, okay? Cash App, CF Boxing, send Coach a bag. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love is Coach Fire. This is Real Life Boxing.